Okay, I see. Hello, Georgios. How are you doing? So I think we're right on time. I'm gonna start sharing my screen, and then I'm gonna put the agenda up. Um, Hi, Nicola. It was good chatting with you the other day. Um, okay. So just to let you guys know, I'm going to record this session. It is being recorded. We will be putting this up onto our um, online hub on our website, which you can find on latest.worldchefs.org. You can find this recording under the World Chefs TV. There's a page on the hub, which you can always access the recording if you have any questions or if you are having trouble uh, doing any actions there. So we have 5 attendees, so that's good. Hi, Ube, Isaac, Andreas. Good to see you guys. I'm gonna start sharing my screen now. Okay, all right. So can you guys see my screen? Okay, perfect. Okay, all right. So just to kick this off, first of all, I want to thank everyone for taking the time to join the webinar, and hopefully you'll learn some new and interesting things today, and then you will get benefit from them by doing them. So this is going to be like a really sort of like a workshop. I'm going to be introducing some things. I'm going to be doing some things as well for you guys to see and understand in a better way. So just to let you know that your community page is actually now live on our new and improved network, improved Worldchefs network, which is powered by Hosco. So this is the agenda we're going to be following. So I'm going to tell you the background of things, what had happened in the past, what we were doing in the past, and what is the change. I'm going to be introducing the new and improved platform. I'm going to be telling you benefits of this platform, the things that you can do in this platform, interesting features, and further developments that are in the process as well. Um, and then just to put things in perspective, I'm going to be talking about what has changed on our website, where you can find this change in this new network, which is connected on our website, um, which you will be finding very interesting to look at. The number 4 is going to be how you can send this invitation to your members and to your audience, and they can join your community page on this new and improved Worldchefs network. And then we're going to do a little bit of an exercise. In the number 5, I'm going to be sending you in a link in the chat of this Google form that you can fill out. I know some of you have already filled it out. So this is basically a list which will allow you to give us your admins of your association account, your community page on this new and improved network. And then I'm going to be showing you that how you as an admin or anyone who you want to be as an admin can post interesting posts and articles onto your community page, which is going to drive more traffic to your community page. And I know that some of you have already posted. I was in touch with some of you in the past few weeks, which is a good thing. So we have a start. That's good. And then I'm going to be showing you how you can update your profile of the community page, because no one wants to look at a empty profile page, with not so much information. it doesn't really make sense. It doesn't look good. So it's really important to have that profile updated before you start posting anything, because people will come and look at your profile at the end of the day, and and you want them to have a good impression of your community page. And then we're going to look at some messaging tools. So there's a really interesting feature, which is template-based messaging, which you can use to mass email some of these requests and repetitive questions that you get from users on Hostco on our new platform. And then email notification, I'm going to be showing you how can you control what sort of notification emails that you want to get, and what sort of email notifications that you can stop from the settings as well. And then, of course, we're going to look at the directories on our new platform, a directory for communities, member directories. We have courses, online courses, which is really a hot topic for these days, especially. Everyone is at home and they're trying to learn as much as they can. They're trying to take these online courses. I'm going to show you where you can see that directory, so you can also tell your members, and you can get benefited from them as well. And then companies, so these are the employers, which is also really important to look at this directory. So I'm going to show you that. And then at the end of this presentation, I will be doing a Q&A. If you have any questions, you can feel free to put them in the comments, or use the Q&A feature on Zoom webinar. So let's get started. So starting with the background. So as some of you might have seen, that we used to have something called My Chef Space. This was our own network that we used to have, Worldchefs' own chef network. But we found that it was not really effective. It wasn't robust. So what we decided is that we decided to take all of our member data, and I'm talking about the individual profiles here, and put them on a new network, a new platform, which is powered by Hostco, of course, so that you guys, the chef community, can have a better reach, can have a better networking opportunities. So that's why we took all of the data from My Chef Space and we got that transferred over to this new platform. So you don't have to, if you're an individual My Chef Space account holder, you don't have to create another account on this new Worldchef network. You already have your account. And then you should have got an email to activate your account. So once you activate your account, you get onto the new platform. That's it. And you update your profile and then start engaging with people. So that was one thing that we did. And then also we have got our approved schools, Worldchefs approved schools. They are now, all of them have their improved and improved profiles, improved and robust profiles on our new Worldchefs network, powered by Hostco. And of course, the topic for the day today, the member associations. So we have more than 100 plus member association. They are also have been moved to this new and improved platform. A lot of the times, I get this question that, do I have to create the association account? No, you don't have to create an association account. You already have it. All you have to do is tell us your admin, and then we will set them as an admin, your community page, and then they can start posting and start keeping the profile updated. So that's the action, and we're going to be doing some of that as we move along in this webinar today. And then all you have to do is a Worldchefs account for everything. So you don't have to have multiple credentials. As in, for example, if you have your own Worldchefs account, then you don't have to have separate credentials for the community page admin account. You can simply switch between your account to the admin account. And some of you, I've shown you some of you that feature, how to do that. I will be also showing you that on today's call. So we have the background taken care, and moving on to the next page here. So here's what we have in pictures. So the new platform is powered by Hostco, and they have more than 40,000 jobs. They have more than 300,000 members, and then they have more than 6,000 employers. So just imagine the scope, just imagine the power of this network that you can actually take benefits from. Think of it as a LinkedIn or Facebook for chefs. your own personal network where you can closely communicate with the community there. So it's really important that you really get active in taking control of your page, taking control of your profile and your association profile as well. And we're going to be achieving that hopefully by the end of this webinar. Okay, so what I can do on this new platform, I can browse jobs, as I was mentioning, that they have this job board, which you can actually tell your members. You can browse themselves through your association page. You can start networking with people. You can really take advantage in, you know, following other associations, commenting on their post, liking their post, sharing their post, and then you can start engaging with the network as soon as you take the control. You can send messages. You can really get involved and start getting traction. Start having this interaction on the platform. You can share posts from other community pages. You can follow them, as I was mentioning before. You can stay updated. You can, when you follow their association or when the members follow your association, every time you post something, they will get that onto their feed page, which is the home page. And I will be showing you where you can see all those updates. And then online courses, of course, as I was mentioning, that this platform also has a list and a directory of all the online courses from different kinds of schools. And of course, we have our own Worldchefs Academy, which is at the top of the list, which is a free online learning platform, which you can sign up on and get the certificate at the end of the course. Pre-Commie Chef, we only have one course at the moment, where we will be adding more in the future as well. And they have a special and interesting section, which is the expert advice. So we have this, experts where they are posting content, quality content, onto their pages there. So they have blogs, they have videos of experts speaking. I know that we're living in hard times, and then you want to learn how the reopening will look like, how what the experts are advising, what you should do, and et cetera, et cetera. So all of those advices are there. I'm going to show you what page you can access those advice from. So moving on to the next topic, how you can actually get the most out of this platform, what you can do to gain more interaction, to gain more traction on this platform, you and your members, of course. So the first thing that you have to do is that you have to let us know who's going to be the admin for your association. And I am going to be adding that person as an admin, and they can start taking control of the profile of the community page. And then you have to grow your community members. You have to reach out to them, and you have to let them know that we now have this really amazing platform, really amazing networking opportunities. So please join our community page and get benefit from this. You can use this as a communication tool. You don't have to send emails, or you don't have to send emails to, let's say, 5 members or 10 members that you want to update them on some really interesting thing that you did recently. So all you have to do is ask them to join your community page, and then post that onto your Hosco community page, and then they will get that update. So that way they can interact with that post, they can comment, they can like, and they can share that post onto their profile. So that way you can grow your community. More people will see that on Worldchef Network, and they will see, okay, so I see this post from this one of my connection actually shared this post from this association. I'm going to see their profile, and hopefully they'll follow your community page. So that's how you can grow the community. And then, of course, posting interesting content will definitely be the key factor in there. So posting everything, let's say an interesting post per week or twice a week, it really is up to you. It has to be something really interesting, which can engage people, which can educate people as well. And then you can, like I was mentioning, how important it is to actually update your community profile. because no one wants to have a bad impression when people will see your profile of the community page. They don't want to see an empty profile there. So this is something that an admin can do. I'm going to show you what sections you can update, and so on and so forth. So moving on to the next topic here. So what has changed on the Worldchefs website? So some of you and most of you will know that we have this page on our website where you can actually click on a name of the country, and then you can see the association page. In the past, the page used to look like different, and now it's different, of course, because we moved to a new platform, new Worldchef network. So this is a page which can be accessed when you go to the Worldchefs tab that you see on the top, and you can see all these associations, member association that we have there. Oops, I think I'm going back. Okay, so that's one way to access this page. Another way is to simply use the drop down at the top right corner, and you can actually see all the list of all the countries there again, and you can access the page, your association page, from there as well. Okay, so now this is how the old account used to look like on the left hand side, and as you can see, we have the introduction text there, management team members, and news section on the right. So it was a good page. I don't want to criticize this page. It was a good initiative. But then if you look at the page on the right, which is the new page, which is the new page on the new network, WhatsApp network, which is really a good looking page. It's robust. You can add videos to it, and you have much more that you can have that you used to have on the old page. So you can it's more graphical. So it has everything. It has everything from the old association account, but you also have the new things in there. I don't see your comments. If you're commenting anything, I just see my little camera, and then I can only see the screen share. So I will get back to you to your comments, and we'll do like a session there, Q&A, of course, at the end of the presentation. So yeah, so coming back to this new page, you can see that we have the social media accounts connected. We have a nice video going on. You have get in touch with us section where you can have all the team members there, location section, and then nice looking banner, a logo. So yeah, this is the new page on the new Worldchef network. The second change you will see is your personal MyChefSpace account that you used to have is now called the Worldchefs account. We don't have anything called MyChefSpace. We totally removed that concept. So we now have Worldchefs account. So you only have to have a Worldchefs account. So as you can see, it's a better looking page. Some of you might have a LinkedIn page, and you can see that it's a really robust and good looking page as compared to the previous one. It has more things, it tells you, if I'm looking at the new page, it tells me more things about that person. It tells me their education, and it tells me a lot of things, their work experience, their connections, their communities that they're part of, and much more. So I'll be showing you that as well on the call. And these are the school accounts change that you can see. This is the old account on the left-hand side, and we have the new account there. But we're going to focus on the association, the community page today. I included the schools and the individual profiles just to let you know what has changed now. So moving on there. Okay, so now it's time for a demo. So I'm going to stop. I'm going to minimize the presentation here, and then we're going to talk about how do my members join my community. Okay, all right. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly go to Hoscope. So this is our Worldchefs account. And you can see, you can take this as a reference. You can see that we have all the social media links on the left-hand side. We have a little introduction of the association, and then you can add videos or images that you want people to see in the profile, of course. And then you have the partner schools that we have with our the WhatsApp approved schools. You have all the pictures and videos here, and then get in touch with us section there where people can actually send messages to you. So I'm going to show you how you can invite your members to join the community, your community page. So I'm going to quickly log out from this. So basically, Worldchef is going to be providing you with a template message, and that's a good news for you because you don't have to write anything on your own. And some of you might already have done that. That's okay. But then we're going to be sending you a template text where we have the links to in that text. So one of the links leads to this page, and this is the page where actually a member who doesn't have a Worldchefs account can create a Worldchefs account and then follow your community page and become a member of your community page. So as soon as they land on this page, they will be able to click on sign up, or they can simply, click on they can simply put in this information. So I'm going to create a temporary email just for testing purposes. We're going to call it the webinar test 1. Okay, we've got our temporary mailbox ready. I'm going to go back. I'm going to put my full name. Okay, I'm going to put my test email in there. There you go. I'm going to simply click on join. Okay, now I have the opportunity to create my password. I'm going to put in my password. Okay. And I agree with the terms and conditions. And as you can see that if they already have an account, they can simply log in. Since I'm taking this, I'm assuming that your member that you have invited doesn't have an account. So this is how they can get an account and then join the community page. So I simply click on join now. I can select the languages that I want to select. English is by default going to be there, and I can click on this little continue icon over here, so I can just continue. Current location. Okay, I'm going to put Paris, France. Nationality, Indian, and then I can simply click on continue. School name. Keep in mind that this field that you have, the school name, is actually you don't have to select the school from the dropdown. This is, you can manually enter. This can be anything. So it will be displayed on your profile the way you enter it. If it is in the dropdown, that's well and good. You can select that from the dropdown. Start date. Okay. So you put the month and the year, and then date when you expect your school to be finished. Okay. Okay, and then you can add some if you have other education. You want to put your bachelor's, your master's, or anything like that. So you click on continue. There you go. My profile is completed. So I click on complete my profile, and then it'll come up with a little pop-up there. So it's getting your Worldchefs account ready. So you can select if you're looking for a job, you're available now, or according to you, what position are you looking for? Let's say if I'm looking for an internship, and then you click on save. Okay, perfect. So you see my profile is now, my Worldchef account is ready. It's up and running. So you can upload your CV. People can fill in more details. But now what I want to do, I want to follow your community page. So I simply click on communities. And then, for example, let's say I want to follow the Estonian Chef Association. And I'm going to simply click on join, and I'm joined. And I can follow other associations as well if I want to get updates from them as well. Okay, so that's how people, your members, can actually join your community page by creating a Worldchefs account on Worldchefs Network. Let me go back to my presentation here. Okay, Perfect. So the next step is that you will tell us who is going to be the admin for your account. So let's do a little exercise. I'm going to stop sharing my screen. And I am going to send a link in the chat, and you guys can actually fill out that form if you haven't already. Second here. Okay, all right. So there you go. That's a link in the chat that you can fill out this form um, if you haven't provided us with your admin details. And keep in mind that every admin has to have a Worldchefs account. So the link to create the Worldchefs account is the one that I actually just showed you. I can show you that again. I can actually share that with you in the chat. There you go. That's how you can sign in, or you can sign up to create a new Worldchefs account. Okay, so that is something that you can actually fill out. I'm going to move on to my next topic that I have. And before I do that, I just want to quickly ask if you have any questions in the meantime. I know we're going to do a quick Q&A at the end, but in the chats, if you can mention if everything is making sense, or is it too much for you guys, or all okay? Isaac, Nicola, Uwe, all good? Okay, perfect, perfect. Okay, all right. So let me share my screen back. Okay, perfect. There you go. Okay. So, you provided us with your admin details. Let's assume, and so most of you have. So, as an admin, what I can do, and admin, keep in mind that admin doesn't have to be a technical person who have a lots of technical knowledge. It can be yourself. It can be the president. It can be the vice president of the association, and it can be any team member that you have on your team. Um, so all they have to do is they have to keep the profile updated. So I'm going to go ahead and quickly show you what an admin can do. Okay, I'm going to log in into my account. Okay, perfect. So this is our very own Worldchef Association page. I have the admin rights for this. So what I can do is actually I can switch to my profile. There you go. So this is the profile. As an admin, I can change the banner image by clicking on simply this banner image that I have. Or what I can do is I can change the name of the association simply. I can change the location. So I can change the logo as well. So you see you control a lot of the front end aspect of this page. You can enter the introduction. You can enter the key points. So like you see, on your community page, you can see that you can enter when was the association founded by, how many team members that you have, and things like that. So you can always update that onto your community page as an admin. You can also add the social media links by clicking on this little plus sign. You can see it provides you with little boxes there. You can add Facebook, LinkedIn, and whatnot. So that's the social media part of that. And then, of course, you can add a image or the video that will come up as soon as your profile is loaded. You can add the location in this box and by clicking on this little pencil sign, and then they will be displayed in a good graphical presentation there. And of course, this is one of the important sections. So I get this question a lot of time. People ask, "Hey, I have my team members where I can update them. I have approved, judges from my association. Where do I update that on my profile?" So this is a section that you can use that, which is the Get in Touch with Us section. When you click on that, you will have the opportunity to upload a picture of that person, the first and last name of that person, and their designation, and that will come up here in a nice way under this section. Okay, and then I will show you how this is going to look like on the members point of view as a normal user on the network. Okay, so this is all you can do, and you can set multiple admins. So if you are an admin for the association page, you can actually um, simply go to this profile. You can hover your cursor there, and then you can click on Manage Permissions. So if you want to have more than one admin, if you want to give this control to multiple people, you can simply click on Invite Users, and then you can search by name, and they should have a Worldchefs account. If they do not have a Worldchefs account, they will not appear on this list here. For example, I'm gonna simply type in um, my name. So as you see, the Worldchef account that I just created is already up there. So I can simply click on this person and then provide full access to them, and then simply click on Invite to Join. So this person will receive. I'm going to do a little test here. So this person will receive a invitation to join the association as an admin. So I'm going to click on OK. So this is the email that this person will receive. There you go. Hey, Anand Kumar Shukla, Anand Shukla has invited you to join the Worldchefs page, and then get started. Once they click on get started, they will be able to get started. So there you go. So they will come up here and they will see their account. Since I'm already logged in with my account, I see my account I can switch to, and then I can see my association account. So this is the email that I want to really show you that they will receive. So that's one thing that they can do. And then let me go back here to my topic. Yeah, so I think we already covered that, how you can update as an admin your community profile, what you can do. So those were the things that I just showed you. Moving on to the new feature there, which is the template-based messaging. Now, what exactly is template-based messaging? So let's say if I am, I'm gonna quickly go ahead and switch my login to my own profile. And I'm going to communities. And I'm going to find Worldchefs. I want to do a little test for you guys to see. I'm going to see the community page. Okay, nice. I see what this is about. I see the updates from Worldchefs. That's nice. So this is the feed page. I see the feed page for this association. I see they have 877 members, and you definitely want to increase this as much as you can, because this will drive more traction. Once you post anything, all these members will see that. I'm already connected to this, so that's good. What I want to show you is that if I want to send a message, I'm just going to contact. I'm going to click on the little plus sign. Or what I can do is I can use that get in touch with us section. So if you go all the way down to this association page, and remember that this is really important because people will see who are these people, and then when they click on contact us, they will be able to send a personalized message there. So I'm going to do I'm going to send a webinar test message. I'm going to say, hello, I want to know more about your association, things like that. So I'm going to click on send. And now I'm going to switch my login to Worldchefs to see how that is going to appear on my association, on my community page. So I'm going to quickly switch my login to Worldchefs community page. And you can see that I have a notification. Someone sent me a message. So I'm going to click on that little message sign there. And then I see that I have someone asking me more information about my association, my community. So I'm going to quickly go ahead and click on manage here. And what I have here is different templates. So we have one template labeled as "How can we help?" A job inquiry if they have, if they ask for jobs. So you don't have to simply write anything every time when someone sends a message. You can actually create a template, and you can save it. And then when someone is asking for, I want to know more about your association, we want to ask them, what do you want to know more about? So I'm going to simply select this template, and I'm going to click on apply. So as you see, my message is already there. I don't have to type anything. And then I click on send. There you go. So this person will receive that message. If you guys want to see that, I can switch back again to my profile, and this should be in my inbox of my personal Worldchefs account. So there you go. I'm going to click on this little plus sign, and I see that I have a reply from Worldchefs. They're saying that how they can help me, so I can continue chatting. So that's it. So that is the template-based messaging feature. Moving on to the next topic here. So the next one is email notification, how I can control the email notification. So all you have to do is, I'm going to quickly go to Worldchefs community page as an admin. And I am going to hover on my profile icon again, and I see that there's an option which is email notification. I'm going to simply click on that. And this will give me a list of all bunch of options here, which I can actually control. So you don't want to get a notification when you receive a message, so you simply turn that off. When someone comments on your post, you don't want to get notification, turn that off, or keep it turned on. You don't want to get emails when every time when you have a notification, you turn that off from there. And that's it. So that's how you can control all the different options that you have here. Okay, all right, so I'm gonna go back to my presentation. Okay, so the next topic is the directories. Now, where I can find all the members, all the communities, all the courses, and different employers on the profile. So there you go. So at the very top, you will see that they have the advice section that I was telling you about. So when you click on advice, they have industry experts who are providing different kinds of advice on career, what's going on in the industry, different sorts of updates, and so on and so forth. So you can actually have access to this really good content. So you can see they have articles, if they have videos. These are all the videos from the chefs, renowned chefs there. And then, yeah, you can learn as much as you can. And you can share that. You can actually share that into your community as well. And this is the section for jobs. So this is the job directory that people can actually select these filters, and then you can see those jobs there. These are the companies, the employers, what we call them. So you can follow them. As you can see, the network is, you can already see the benefit from the previous network and our new network, new WhatsApp network. You have a lot of things that you can do. If you follow them, if they post anything, you will get that update on your feed. And the feed is nothing but simply the homepage. As soon as you log in as an admin, as soon as you log in as your personal account, personal WhatsApp's account, the first thing that you see is the feed. So this is just like Facebook or LinkedIn. Pages that you follow, companies that you follow, or communities that you follow, if they have any posts, they will come up here. So you can, comment, like, and share with them. And then you see the community directory. If you click on community, you can see that all the other communities and associations are already there. We can see our Feed the Planet pages there as well. And this is simply the members. This is how you can find all the members. All the members that we have on our platform, on Worldchefs platform. So every one of the single that you see there, they already have a Worldchefs account, and that's why you can see them there. Okay, and this is the notification bell icon. If you have any notification, you will simply see them in this section here. So you can see our managing director is pretty active. So he's been liking and sharing our posts, which is a good thing. You can click on mark all as read there, so that this little number 6 goes away. I'm going to click simply reload this page here. Okay, so we have 4 more. Okay, so I'm going to click on mark all as read again, reload that page. Okay, I'm going to simply click on that again. I think it's going to take some time to, oh, there you go. So now the number 6 is gone. So you've caught up all the notifications. You've seen everything. Yes, so that's important to know. Okay, so before I move on to the question and answer, I want to share with you a really important feature, and I think that you should do that. So once you go to your profile, you see this little option which says social feed settings. So what you have to do is, and we understand that you're busy, that you might not have time, or the dedicated person might not have time to come and update, post any post on the network every day. So this is a good feature. You can import from Facebook. So every time you're going to post anything on your community, on your association's Facebook page, that will be automatically posted onto the onto your Worldchef network as well. So you can do that with the Twitter as well. If you have a Twitter account, you can simply link that. So all you have to do is you turn that on there, and then it will allow you to actually, allow you to connect your Facebook and Twitter account with your association's Facebook and Twitter account. So since you see that, I'm going to quickly go to the homepage. And I'm going to quickly go to the profile of World Chef Association's page here. And as you can see that we're really active. So you can see that we posted this yesterday, 2 days ago. Every single day we had posts. 4 days ago, 5 days ago. So all of these posts that you see here, they're coming from our Facebook account. So we are not manually posting anything. We have simply connected our Facebook page. Of course, you do have an opportunity, and I encourage you to post manually as well. But then if you have that option enabled, it just shows people on our new network that you're really active, and then you have different kinds of post, a variety of topics that you're covering there. So if you find an interesting article, for example, let's say if I go to CNN, and if I find some nice article there, this is just an example. You don't have to go to CNN. And then you copy the link. Simply, you have to copy the link, and then you go back to your, your association, your community page, and then you simply paste that link there. You see that it generates a nice little preview, and then if you want to still type some text, you can actually, type the text if you want to manually, post something, and then you can simply click on publish here. So this will be posted. This will be made public on the network, on the WhatsApp network. Um, and you have the opportunity that if you want to share this just with your members. So the members, for example, these members right here, only they will be able to see it. This will come up as an update into their feed, or you have an opportunity to keep this public. By default, it's public because we want to get more and more traction. So people can comment, they can like, they can share your post, etc., etc. So this is one way that you can actually post the links. Okay. You can also upload pictures. You can simply click on this camera sign, and you can upload pictures here. Okay, I just clicked on that, and this will allow me to upload any pictures that I have from the system. And then you can post that, of course. Okay, so this, just want to make sure I covered everything. We've got this is the another option. You can click on account details. This will give you another option and another chance to change any information there. So if you want to change your password, if you want to change your secondary email that you have on the account, your first and last name, your language. So this is just another opportunity for you to change the account details there. Okay, and then email notification we already talked about. Manage permissions we already talked about. If you want to set up multiple admins as an admin, you can simply use that feature. Social feed settings, you can use that feature. And of course, yeah, you can use this little box there to switch between your Worldchefs account to your Worldchefs community page. So it's easy. You don't have to have multiple credentials and multiple username and passwords for different kinds of accounts. And then we also have in development that you will only, from now on, you will only need a single Worldchefs account. You get access to all of our programs like Worldchefs Academy, and then you have different programs there. All you have to have is one Worldchefs account and use that to log in, and that's it. So let me just go back to the homepage. Just want to make sure I covered everything here. Okay, perfect. So yeah, looks like we're actually good. I covered everything there, and now let's move on to the Q&A. It's good that we have more time for Q&A, because if you have any questions, I can address those right away. So I'm going to simply stop sharing my screen so I can read your comments there. Okay, so you can use the Q&A feature as well. If you simply click on the Q&A sign at the bottom of the screen, you can ask questions, or you can simply put the comments questions in the comment section there. Okay, so I have a comment from Andres. I cannot see the link in the chat room. Are you talking about the admin form? I just you should be able to see that. I'm going to resend it for you, Andres. Anders, I just sent you. Oh no, that's the wrong link. That's the wrong link. I apologize. That's the CNN link that I just copied. This is the right link for you to let us know your admin details. So you can post any questions that you guys might have. Can we get a presentation on your email? Sure thing. Yeah, you can absolutely. We'll be doing a follow up. I'll be sending you a feedback form after this webinar in terms of what features that you like, and can you see yourself keeping your profile updated and things like that. So I will be sending you that in the email there, of course, and the presentation, of course. Okay, so any of the questions that you guys might have there? Yep. Georgios, you raised your hand. Question? In the meantime, I want to show you an example while we get your questions. I want to show you an example. I had a conversation with Jasper. I was doing this little one-on-one demos to actually get your admin details and telling you what you can do on the new Worldchef network. And I got a chance to talk to Jasper. He is the admin for our Singapore association, and he's done a really wonderful job. If you look at the page, he's updated the page. They're posting content regularly, and they're promoting the things that they should promote, and really good job. So you can take this as an example, or you can take our own Worldchefs association page as an example, for that matters. I'm going to go back. I just switched my login to my Worldchefs account. I'm going to search for Singapore again. Okay, as you can see that, looks like I'm going to have to share my screen again. I'm not sharing the screen. There you go. Perfect. So yeah, as you can see that they, really good job by Jasper. They've got the introduction there. They've got a nice looking banner, logo. They've connected their social media accounts and website as well. They have a nice little video there. Get in touch section is, I'm guessing is updated. Yep, it is updated. I see president, vice president. So that's good. And I see a lot of posts. They posted interesting post video. So that's a good example to keep things get going. So just want to show you that. Okay, all right. So let's see if you have any questions. Okay, perfect. Uwe, no questions. We'll get back. Yeah, sure. You guys have my email address, which is webmaster@worldchefs.org. Just in case if you have any issues, you can definitely go ahead and send me an email. I can always share my link with you. You can book a call with me, and then I can give you more details there. Absolutely. Thank you, Uwe, for joining. How do we can invite members? Another question we have from Nicola. How can we invite members to our profile as on FB one like page? Oh, perfect. So that's a good question. So like I was mentioning that you just simply have to actually use the link. So for example, Nicola, I know that you're from Serbia, so you're the admin for the Serbian page. So I'm going to simply log in to Serbia's community page as Nicola would do that. And then I will simply go ahead and click on my profile option there. You can go from you can just click on that, and you can simply copy this link here. You see the link at the bar, and you can simply send this to your potential new members. You can ask them, hey, listen, I have this. I have my new community page up and running on the Worldchef network, and then you should definitely become a member. You should definitely follow us. And then when you send this link, what are they gonna see is actually I'm going to simply log out, and then I will simply paste that link in the address bar. And look, there's a different kind of a page they're going to see. Now they're going to see the name of the community. They're going to see all this information there, and then they will see this little message there, and they will see the join us option there. So this join us option would lead them to log in if they already have an account, if they already have a Worldchefs account. If they don't, they can simply simply sign up and then create the Worldchefs account, and then follow your association and the community page. Okay. All right. So we have another question here. So how can I put in order my hierarchy, my board of directors? Okay, that is a good question. That is a good question. So you're simply, if I understand you correctly, Georgios, you're asking that where you can upload your board of director information on your community page. If that is what you meant, Georgios, you can simply, I'm going to share my screen again. So you can definitely use this section, the get in touch section there. So as an admin, okay, I'm going to log back in here. And I'm going to take this as an example for Serbian Association. Okay, and then you can simply use, Georgios, you can simply use this section there. So you can upload pictures of the directors, and then you can simply go ahead and upload that information there. Okay, looks like we have chat here. Okay. Exactly. So it's the order that you post in, Georgios. Just to, Isaac, I'll come to your question later. So it's the order that you make these accounts in. So the first one, if you think that someone should be at the top, you update them. You update them first. Okay. So for example, I update the secretary, then the secretary is going to be first. So if I click on cancel here, so you see the secretary is first. So you update the account, the board of directors first. They will show up first, and then the hierarchy goes on. Okay, so let's take Isaac's question here. So to invite members to your profile, do you need to send the link, or do you need to create your profile first? Okay, so that's a good question. So as I was mentioning before to Nicola's question, so what you would do in that case is that you simply go to log in as an admin to your community page, copy this link that you have at the top, and then you simply send it to the members, and this is what they will see. So once they visit that link, they will see this page, and they can simply click on join us. If they don't have a Worldchefs account, they have to create one first. If they have, they can simply log in. They can use this option which says I already have an account, and they can simply log in there. Okay. So next question, and how many members can you invite at a time? So it really depends on you. You can invite as many as you want. All you have to do is send them the link, and we have a template message that I can send you. I can share that with you, which has the link of the login page already, but not the link for your association. If you want to send specifically your community page link, then you have to simply copy it and then paste it and then send it with that message. Next question. We have, can I link my association website and social feeding? Of course, absolutely. So I'm going to simply, as I was mentioning before, so this is the beauty of this platform. You can, update your community page as much as you can there. So I'm going to simply go to Serbia. I'm going to take Serbia as an example. I'm going to go to the profile. And this is where you can update Giorgio's, this is the website for Serbian Chef Association. I'm sorry, the Culinary Federation of Serbia, Twitter account, YouTube, you can link all of them. So when people will see this, when I click on this, there you go. I see Culinary Federation of Serbia's website, which is, of course, a nice looking website. I'll give you credit for that, Nicola. Okay, let's see if we have more questions here. Okay, I'm really glad that we got some more time, more than 5 minutes for the Q&A. I really like to interact with you guys. Okay, so let's see if we get any more questions there. And definitely do fill out that admin sheet that I've sent to you guys. That's really important that you set up the admin for the association and start posting interesting content there. The content is the key. The more interesting content that you post in your profile, the better engagement you will get on the Worldchefs network. That's the key. So I would say, encourage your members to like your post, comment and share, post updates. I know you do a lot of good stuff. We've been, in the past, we have seen emails from associations, telling the Worldchef office team that, hey, we did this nice little seminar. Can you post this onto your, onto your page on your website? Now you have that capacity, you have that opportunity that you can post that by yourself, and your admin can do that. So we have given you the control now. You are in the driver's seat. So you're calling the shots now. You don't have to send us emails for any updates, and you can simply post that by yourself. Okay, so let's see. We have a message from Georgios. I joined community, but they only come up in my personal profile, not the country profile. Exactly. So they will show up. So when you join a community, so you're doing that as a personal user on Worldchefs Network. You have a Worldchefs account, so you will see that under the list here. So if I can quickly log into my personal Worldchefs account, and I'm going to minimize this for some time. The communities that I follow on Worldchefs Network, I will see them. 1 second, I'm going to go to my profile and click on my name. There you go. So they will come up here. So my community, since I'm following, I'm the admin for all of them. So I'm following all of them. So I see all of them in my lister. So people will be able to see under my communities section that what communities that you follow there. And then you can see the pages that I follow. Simply, I'm following these companies. So I see them and the connections that I have. So let's see. Okay. So I hope that answers your question, Georgios. How many admins do you need have, and can you change in case there is a change? Absolutely, that's a good question. You can have multiple admins for a community profile. There's no limit how many admins you can have. It is really your presidents or whoever is the head of the association or the community can decide who they want to set up as an admin, and one admin can set another admins. The idea is to keep the profile, keep the page updated by posting content. Okay, all right. How many admins do you need to have? So I think we already answered that. Is there a new mobile app for the Worldchefs? So currently we do have a Worldchefs app. That's a good question, but we are still working on that. We are, we're going to be modifying that app because now My Chef Space is out of the picture. So we'll be removing that My Chef Space stuff from the app. We will keep the Worldchefs app simply for you guys to get updates. If we have a new event, if we have a new seminar that's going to be coming up there, so we will keep that as an information purpose there. We do have Hosco does have an app, so you can access your account from Hosco apps. You can download that from your Play Store or from your App Store on your phones. Can I join a community as a country? That is a good question. So as you can see, you can join other communities as well. So I'm going to take an example for Serbia again. So I click on Serbia. I go to Serbia's profile, and I simply click on communities here, and I see that there is an option for me to join other communities there, so you can get updates from them. So yes, the answer is yes. Okay. So I hope I've answered the questions that you guys have. If you have any additional questions, feel free to reach out to me. I'm going to put my email address in the comment section, just so you guys know. Most of you have it, but you can use copy and paste my email. If you have any questions, do reach out to me, and I hope that you learned some interesting and you learned some new things today. And these are really hard times that we're living in, and we are seeing a lot of more traffic. We are seeing a lot of traffic on internet because people are they're confined in their homes. So we are seeing that there is a need for people to feel this sense of community. And I would really, really encourage you to take this, utilize this time to grow your network by sending out those links, by sending out the messages that I will be forwarding you guys from us, that you can send it to your members. Get more and more people connected and joined to your community page. Okay, with that, I would stop sharing my screen and I would close the chat here. Okay, and once again, thank you so much for joining this webinar, and I hope you learned some new things, and we will keep in touch if you have any questions. And spread the word that you now have new Worldchef Network and a new Worldchefs account. So it'll be helpful for us. The more we spread the word, the more news gets around, and more people will have. Thank you all.